It's been 115 days since Magic Kingdom was open.
That's crazy.
Are you ready
No,
to go
yes.
have a magical day at Magic Kingdom?
Yeah.
In over 3 months it's been. That's crazy. Don't cry. Save the tears for later.
I've already been crying for the last week. It's fine.
All right, Jen. Let's go. Oh, God. More intense in the back. We're back in the parking lot of the Magic Kingdom.
It's a step.
We're heading in the direction of the park where we're gonna go through the new style of park entry.
Yeah.
So security screening, temperature screening, all that fun stuff. And then we get to ride the monorail, a new socially distant way that the monorail is running. And then we will be at the Magic Kingdom.
I can't believe
for the first time in almost 6 months.
Yeah.
I think it's been about 6 months since we've been.
Because the last thing we did was like Epcot, so.
Yeah, all right. So let's keep going. Here we go to the temperature screening, which is right in that tent. Or one of those other tents. Okay, so something good to know is that when you go through security, you have to put everything in a clear plastic bag that could be metallic or metal. So
like
they can look through it. Yeah. And that's how they look through it. You're gonna keep your bag, but all the metallic stuff, keys and all that wallet, go in the bag.
Yeah.
And
But it's
keep
good
the
because it's raining.
There is the socially distant dots for the monorail, which we're about to go on now. You'll see they're all numbered, so there you go. You've got the spacing in between the left and the right hand side of 6 feet, and the dots, or I should say the lines, and the lines 6 feet apart. And the monorails, they're running. What a beautiful sight. So we've been assigned number 3. You go walking down and then the cast member tells you which number based on your party size you go to. And it looks like we get this area, or this cabin. Oh look, they've got like pull down shades as like a barrier. Wow, we get our own cabin.
But it still allows for airflow because there's like...
Yeah. Alright, so we get our own cabin, Jen.
Let me go first.
Alright, you get on the monorail. Wow. And we're on Monorail Peach. How cool. So here we are in the cabin with a barrier separating us. About to go to the Magic Kingdom.
Our next stop will be the Magic Kingdom. For your safety, please remain seated at all times and do not lean against the doors. Thank you, and once again, welcome aboard.
You good, Jen? Are you tearing up? Oh, come here, Jen. I know. It's been a long time.
It has. And who thought like Magic Kingdom, like you would think I would want to go to Animal Kingdom, but it's so iconic. So.
Nah, Magic Kingdom is the park.
Yeah.
It's the park. We don't come here enough.
No.
But
It's just always too busy.
This is the park you have to start back on.
Yeah.
So while we're stopped here at the contemporary lobby, while we wait for further traffic clearance, I noticed that this is one of the newer monorails that has the new backer and the padded chairs.
It would actually be a great Instagram photo. It kind of looks cool. I mean, not that part, but like the monorail beach part.
Yeah. It seems like it's almost very easy to clean, which is I think what they were going for. It smells clean. While we were on the monorail, there were several announcements telling us to make sure we remain seated. So I don't think they want people standing in the cabins, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Just stay seated to minimize any risk. Okay, so important tidbit of information. Neck gaiters are not allowed inside the parks, which is interesting because they are at Disney Springs, just not in the parks. We were told our neck gaiters would work. Jen brought a face mask.
Just because I thought like sweat and stuff.
I did not. So of course I ended up getting this forky one, which is ironic because that's the face I made when they stopped me.
Yeah.
So
kind of took the emotions out of it.
So here we are now. We are in compliance and good to go. But don't make that mistake and wear a neck gaiter to the parks.
So it has to have...
Has to go around the ears. So
Yeah.
no neck gaiters. And I guess it's because it's less likely that it'll slip off your nose. So
Makes sense.
Yep. Are you ready to get back to high emotions?
I'm trying.
Check out how empty Main Street is and look at the castle. Jen, it's the castle. The new castle. It almost looks like it got a suntan.
It did go suntan.
There it is in all her glory. It's a brighter blue than I expected. So some wondered what it would look like with the limited capacity. This is what it looks like on Main Street right now. Granted, we just had a rainstorm, but I doubt that would drive a lot of people home. I have a feeling this is more so what it'll be like. So there it is, the castle. You might remember they did a whole big painting refurbishment on it. They started it right before this whole global situation started. But this is what it looks like now. Very vibrant blue. The rosy red doesn't bug me that much. I think it's the blue that stands out. Because in the concept art it was dark blue. But I think I'll get used to it. Oh, check it out, the band is here! You gonna cry again? Don't cry!
You're not supposed to touch your face, but how do I wipe away my tears? That's what I want to know.
So there we are, a little bit closer to the castle, so you can kind of see the finer details of it. It's pretty vibrant. Man, that gold looks good though, doesn't it, Jen?
Yeah.
Like up close, the gold looks awesome. Wow. I know, you're a traditionalist.
I am.
You're a traditionalist.
Classic Disney, don't mess with my castle. Don't mess with it.
They didn't really change it though, all they did is just nothing paint can't fix. I don't know, I kind of like the gold a lot. Interesting.
I've never seen this hallway so empty in my entire
know, right?
life.
This is
Because I've always
crazy.
wanted to get good photos of the mural,
Wow.
and you never can get them.
This is sort of surreal, isn't it? Like how empty it is. Jen, why are you crying?
I didn't know they played music in here. Oh,
Cinderella is your favorite.
she is, obviously. Let's get out of these kind Disney photos.
Okay. Okay, so it does look like Sir Mickey's is open, because I know that's a big question. Which attractions and shops are open? But Castle Couture is not. Alright, so it looks like Philhar Magic is open, and it's got a 10-minute wait. So that is one of the attractions I know people were wondering because it's a closed theater. It is in fact open. So a crowd level update. It is empty. Tell you what, this is gonna be really surreal if this is like what it'll be like every day. Some good information here is all the quick service here at Magic Kingdom is mobile order only. So Pinocchio Village House is a perfect example of that. So you see that right. Peter Pan's flight, 15 minutes. Jen, we're going. Look at Jen with a pep in her step. She's ready to ride a Disney attraction. Oh no! You'll see that they have the markings on the ground separating everybody else. 6, feet, in some cases more, based on the fact that it's a switchback, and you might run into the other person, so going the other way. So they're actually spacing it apart even further. It is all grins under these masks.
My face is
Jen, we're about to ride a Disney attraction.
What's that like? I don't remember.
Come on, everybody. Here we go.
Let's go!
We're going. Hi, Nana. Hi, Nana. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Hook, oh, codfish. I'm like really confused.
All right. What a fun first ride back, Jen. So there's the hand sanitizing station right when you exit. Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, Jen, Small World, what do you think? We haven't heard that annoying song in months. Oh my, look how empty. Jen's pretty happy right now. Well, we are the only ones in this boat. Does that make us king of the boat? Here we go. We haven't heard this song in months. Here we go! Around the world!
I miss going around the world.
We are in this boat by ourselves and in this showroom by ourselves. There's no one else
Wow.
in this room.
But I swear we got the slowest boat.
Yeah, this boat is
ever.
really slow. But it's alright, it's not like we haven't heard this song.
I miss hearing it. I miss it. And I know I could have downloaded the song, but I'm not that crazy. You think? I don't think that's supposed to happen though.
Is he hitting that donkey? Ouch. Hey Jen,
Yeah.
let's not do that again.
I forgot how long that was.
Also, interesting tidbit, we noticed that on the two dark rides that we went on that the AC was not going in either of them, which makes sense. Doesn't
but
spread anything.
It's not too bad today because it just rained, but
So if you're trying to
bug in my eye. Okay.
if you're trying to escape the heat, dark rides is not the way to do it anymore.
No.
It seems. Oh, Jen sees princesses. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. They're on a horse. Holy cow, hang on.
Merida's on a horse.
Merida's on a horse. Oh wow.
Oh my God.
When was the last time you saw that at a Disney park? Wow.
Oh my God.
I guess she only does this on the TV special, but now you can see it in the parks for yourself. On a Clydesdale.
It's like open. Oh.
There's Tia.
And Pansy.
That's pretty cool. Check it out, the castle float. I feel like that float's been around forever.
I'm not crying.
You're not crying, are you?
Yeah. That was great. Merida was on a horse. I ran down the castle to go see it.
Alright, so 7 Dwarfs. Alright, so we know for a fact that the Princess Fairy Tale Hall is currently closed as we cannot meet characters close up. That's fine. We've actually seen them in a much cooler capacity just now.
Merida was on a horse.
Merida was on a horse. How neat is that? So there you go. 7 Dwarfs Mine Train, a 35-minute wait. Looks like we're waiting in this one. When have you ever seen it that low? So here we are, moving from one line to the next. It's actually moving fairly quickly. See?
Yeah.
Time to move to the next one. So when the next person leaves, we move forward. So check this out. In the switchbacks, they've got this plexiglass up where it's too close to be socially distant at 6 feet, so they have this plexiglass.
So at Universal, what they did instead, I didn't film it because I just didn't think it was prevalent, but they, instead of having plexiglass, they just like skipped the whole line so you were socially distant. But this is really smart.
So now we are entering the plexiglass corridor. Stop on your line. This is actually kind of fun. I hate to admit it, but
It's like a game.
yeah. Interesting. I could have sworn I remember having touchscreens here and like it was an interactive game, which obviously you can't do now. But maybe, I don't know. Someone tell me if this was here before. So Jen, it was probably 18 minutes that we've actually waited in line.
Yeah.
So not
worse.
bad. And we get the last car all to ourselves.
I don't know the last time I've
Maybe-
been on this ride.
Maybe the social distancing is so bad.
I don't think it is.
That's 3 ride vehicles that we've had all to ourselves.
Yeah.
Here we go! Woo! Oh boy! Oh! It is so much more intense in the back. Oh! Oh! Oh goodness! Oh my goodness! Woo! Whoa! Whoa! Oh. I hope. Oh my gosh! It's so blown out! It's so... There we go. Whoa! Whoa!
That part's kind of like Cheetah Hunt.
Kind of.
Yeah.
That camera had a hard time adjusting that brightness right out of the gate.
Whoops.
Wow. Ah,
Wow, I forgot how much I love this ride.
that's a fun ride. It's
I
very...
forgot how awesome the like animatronics are.
It's very graceful.
Yeah.
Whew. What are we doing next, Jen?
You get to pick next because I've been picking all day.
People Mover!
Okay, we'll go.
People Mover! Oh, wow.
Hi, Snow White.
People Mover it is. That's what we're doing next. Hey, guys! Hey, guys, we're back! Yes, I know. It was... I hope you enjoyed the parks all by yourself. Oh, no. It looks like the People Mover's down. Bummer. Well, hopefully it'll maybe come back on later. I don't know. I tell you what, let's go check out the Tron construction since it's right over there.
Okay.
It's been like 3.5 months since we last looked at it because the last time was for 100th episode, or yeah, it was 100th episode.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be the big reveal of our cruise that didn't happen.
Still something.
Good times, good times. So in case you're wondering, the Tomorrowland Speedway is in fact running. Although the cars are very spaced out and it looks like it's the same lane. Darn, I thought we would be able to see the Tron construction from here, but they've got this big wall up. Maybe you'd be able to see it from the Speedway when it goes around that bend over there. Might have to give it a shot. I know it's got a 5-minute wait. Just about everything here has a 5-minute wait. even Space Mountain, which is what we're gonna go on next. All right, Space Mountain with a 5-minute wait. I think it's time for us to go outer space. Wow, look how empty. That's crazy. I can't stop grinning because we're back at the Magic Kingdom, but I also can't stop grinning because there's no one here. I don't know the last time I saw Space Mountain's queue this empty. This is surreal. Wow. I don't even know what to think about this. There's no one here. I'm laughing like a child. This is like a dream. So Jen, how was Space Mountain? First time blasting off into space in like 4 months.
As bumpy as ever.
It felt good though, in a weird way. Like
yeah,
normally
like,
that ride upsets my back, but
yeah.
This time it didn't hurt too much.
For me, like I tense up so much, so like my shoulders kind of hurt now because I'm like, ugh.
Maybe it'll hurt tomorrow. I don't know.
Maybe.
But it doesn't hurt now. All right, we're getting off Space Mountain. What a thrill that was. And there's Stitch. Let's go see Stitch. Check it out, it's Stitch. And you can go right up to the edge of the stage.
Looks like it.
And say hello to Stitch. How fun.
Yeah. Scout's honor. Can you take my photo then?
Sure. So let me just say, I love the style of meet and greets they're doing with the stage.
Oh my gosh.
It oddly enough, for it not being close, it still feels very personal.
They did what they could.
Yeah, I think it's a very clever way of kind of getting around the whole 6-foot thing, but still being safe.
Yeah.
Okay, Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin. A whopping 5 minutes. Guess what we're going on, Jen? Yep. So upon first glance, it looks like they well, now you can't see it, but it looks like they redid the whole panel. It looks brand new. All right, Jen, who's gonna win? Oh, we started already. Oh, shoot. Oh no, Jen. You did way better than me. Dang. But no, but now that there's a little bit more light, look, it looks like they completely redid this whole console. I remember they looked pretty rough before the closure. Yeah, you're right. The back looks really good on the one in front of us, too. Interesting. Yeah, see, look, it's brand new. Oh my goodness, look at that. It looks like someone who's upset at their score. Check out how empty this is here. This is crazy. What a weird and surreal experience. I think surreal is the best word for this. So we're on our way to the Tomorrowland Terrace and check out all the construction they're doing with the rock work over here behind tarps. Pretty expansive. And there's the purple Instagram wall. Check it out, this is one of the 2 relaxation stations here at Tomorrowland Terrace, where you can actually take your face mask off and relax a little. Pretty neat. You'll see this plenty of seating and open air. Wow, look at that. Gaston on a horse. That's kind of fun. We had Merida earlier, now we have Gaston on the horse. Check it out! Pooh, Peter Pan, and Alice. The Fantasyland Friends Cavalcade. Hey! It's Tigger! And Aladdin on the back there. Interestingly enough, Casey's Corner Hot Dogs is not open right now. But check out how seating is. Oh, this is that face mask.
They do it every once in a while.
Yeah. Cover your mouth and nose then.
I'm getting hungry though, so I can't.
No.
I need like French fries or
We need
something.
food.
Little snack.
And some foodage.
Little snack.
So, I, for one, am a huge fan of these cavalcades that are going by.
Oh, they're so fun,
It's
especially
fun.
with the horse. It's
Yes.
like so cool.
I think what I like most about them is that it's personal, but in a different way. Like,
Yeah.
it's quick, they come, and then you move on. And I feel like I've met all the characters.
Yeah.
It's cool. And
Yeah.
and would you say every like 12 minutes it seems?
Yeah.
It's a
yeah.
different set. It's pretty neat.
And they go the like regular parade route, so like from Frontierland down through Main Street.
And I think it prevents people from congregating on the parade
Yeah.
route when it's so quick.
Yeah, it's so quick.
Because you could just stay there for another 10 minutes and then another one comes by.
Yeah, you could sit there all day if you wanted.
Yeah. I wonder how many different sets there are.
I don't know.
Check it out. The Sunshine Tree Terrace. I might have to get myself a citrus swirl. So we ended up getting the orange cream soft serve, which is Dole Whip, pineapple Dole Whip, orange citrus, and vanilla, all kind of mixed in.
Never had that.
It's really good. I've had it once before.
No.
Go ahead and try it.
Here, take one of your spoons. So I'm gonna get 2.
You're gonna get both flavors. Gotta get both flavors.
Oh no, that's life changing.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
This is mine now.
Oh, what? No, it's good.
It's really good.
I need to dig in, right? I gotta get some of this. That's really good. Very good. Just the perfect blend of like vanilla and like tangy citrus.
Yeah,
Mmm.
that is good.
Definitely tastes like an orange creamsicle. They have health and safety reminders on a electronic screen, and at the very bottom it has the QR scanner, which if you have your phone camera out, you can actually access the additional information.
Oh, it's the main page.
Oh, so they got like,
Purchase, make reservations.
so it's like the main Disney Parks page. Interestingly enough, they've got the signage on the trash can. Is that a magnet? I wonder.
It looks like it's a sticker.
The sticker? A sticker on the trash can. So you see that some of the shops and stalls in the bazaar are not open yet. So just for personal reference, the Enchanted Tiki Room is in fact open. And it says 8 minutes till the next show. But we're gonna ride the Jungle Cruise. So you'll see on that trash can over there, they've got even more safety information plastered all over it. Oh, and check it out, it's a hand washing station. It's the first one I've seen actually. But then again, I haven't really been looking that hard for them. So there you have it, Jungle Cruise with a 35-minute wait. This might be the longest wait we have so far today. So interesting development here at the Jungle Cruise. Notice they've got plexiglass barricades in between parties, and then that middle section is a do not sit area. Interesting. It's an interesting setup. Slightly different from the boats at Shanghai, where they just kind of had X's on the benches. Huh. Moving forward to the next line. This reminds me of like musical chairs, but instead of music, it's like make sure you're not stopped in between two lines when the line stops.
My friend said it's like a board game.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like a board game. Oh, look at the squirrel. I don't think that squirrel is social distancing. Oh, check out the little ducklings. You forget that these are the residents of Magic Kingdom. They've been living here this whole time. Yeah, look at them. Follow your mama. Oh no, that's not your mama. You're going away from your mama. All right, so it looks like we're on the Zambezi Zelda.
I'll think about all my fans too. Bye, fans. Yeah, they're up there in the ceiling. I don't know those people. Ohio River. It's the longest river in the world. Just goes on for miles. And our lost safari. You're gonna see my friend Ina. Everybody raise your hand. Say hi, Ina. Anybody know why that's called Schweitzer Falls? No, don't worry. We'll go over it later. You can hear them calling out to their moms. Take a listen. Torino, awful place to be. So if you guys.
Oh, there's Captain Jack. Hello. It's hiding. So Jen, What did you think of the Jungle Cruise? First
Oh,
time
it
in a long
was good.
time.
It was us and another party, and that was it.
It was literally 4 people, us
Yeah.
included, and the skipper.
Yeah.
That was it.
We made it work.
My kind of Jungle Cruise.
Yeah, it was nice.
It was funny because he was still getting used to the whole spiel.
Yeah, so yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go to Pecos Bill. We did our mobile order where we're gonna get some foodage because this one's hungry and I could just go for a little snack. So
Yeah.
we're gonna go ahead to one of our favorite spots at Magic Kingdom, Pecos Bill. All right, Jen, what did you get from Pecos Bill?
Chicken rice bowl.
What's in it?
Well, it's yellow rice topped with chicken, black beans, lettuce, tomato, sour cream, and salsa. So, oh, these are mine.
Oh, there you go. There's your sour cream. And I just got the chips and queso because I'm not too hungry, just want something to hold me over.
Yeah.
All right. How is it?
Oh, I love good, like, rice, like when it's done right.
Good yellow rice.
Yeah.
So what are we doing next?
Probably like Pirates.
Pirates?
I want to do Splash.
Yeah, I gotta do Splash. Then maybe do Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
Gotta do some Haunted Mansion.
We're running out of time.
I know, we're running out of attractions at the rate we're going.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, I think it's time to ride Splash Mountain. Because, to be honest, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to go on this version anymore.
Yeah.
Definitely excited for the Tiana ride, though.
I'm picturing it.
That's gonna be awesome. All right, we're gonna ride Splash Mountain, 25-minute wait. Let's do it. 50-foot plunge ahead. You may get wet. I'm pretty sure that's a spoiler alert. Interesting. A social distancing marker on the stairs. Oh wait, I gotta go up one more step. There we go.
Yeah.
You may get wet. No, I'll definitely get wet. And after an extremely short wait, we are already here. Oh boy, last chance to exit. I think I'm gonna take my chances on this one. See what happens. We are now on the iPhone, riding on Splash Mountain. Oh, we're gonna get totally drenched. We're in the front row. We have the whole thing to ourselves.
Yeah, they said pick a row.
Yeah, we picked the front row, which hindsight, we probably shouldn't have. As now we're gonna get really, really wet. Yeah. And that first drop was a baby drop, and it like.
This water was waiting for us to come back. I hate water rides.
All right.
Bye, Splash Mountain. That's their little house.
Chippendale, are you up there? Wow, look at that view. Wow, look how few people are out.
Wow.
All right. Oh boy, here we go. This is a mistake. This was a mistake. This was a mistake.
I like how I'm holding
Oh
on.
God.
Like your legs.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we got lucky. We got. Oh no, we didn't. No.
Oh, I did.
Oh.
I did.
Time to be turning around, Jen. Oh, there's Patty Possum. Oh no.
I'm not laughing.
Oh no, we're about to go down this hill. Oh no.
Onto that side?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. good again. We're good, we're good. This is actually my favorite part.
I love this part. Oh, this is a big drop, isn't it?
This is the big drop.
Michael.
It is time for the big drop. Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go.
And there's a line.
Oh yes, of course.
He learned his lesson, all right.
It's very grim.
I'm afraid he learned it too late. Laughing place.
Oh boy. The light at the end of the tunnel.
I don't like that light.
No.
Oh god. Wow.
It does kind of look cool though. Well, all right.
I want to keep that out.
All the way. Oh yes. We're going. We're going.
Better hold on tight to that.
Oh, we're going. We're going. We're going. Oh no. Hey, I made it. I made it. Oh, you got it good. Oh, you got it good.
It all went right in my eyeballs, and I could just tell.
You got it good.
I should have rode this first one. I had all my tears all day.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, no. Okay.
We're good, we're good. Oh, welcome home, Brer Rabbit.
We are home.
We're back home. Bye, Brer Rabbit.
I love you, Brer.
There we are. That was me tagging the fun as a keepsake. Big Thunder with a 10-minute wait. Let's do it. 10-minute wait for the wildest ride in the wilderness. Interesting, check this out. A plexiglass wall on the ramp headed down to Big Thunder. It does, it's kind of cramped. Oh, check it out. We're behind the locomotive in row number 1.
Not the caboose.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Ow. Here we go. You ready, Jen? Oh, that's right. We're in the front. We go slow.
Yeah.
Then we go fast. Oh, God. Oh. Oh boy. Wild ride in the wilderness.
Ow.
Ow. Woo. Oh my. All right, John, here we go.
Yeah. Where's he going?
That way.
That way.
That way.
That way.
No, that way.
That way.
We're going this way.
That way. Slowly that way.
Slowly. Oh. Oh, jeez. Ow, ow. Here we go. Down the hill. Oh. 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 This is a rough ride.
Oh my god.
I don't remember it being this rough.
Me neither.
Oh god. A sight you don't typically see around these parts. An empty Frontierland. Crazy. So yeah. Is this the new normal? No, this is an okay new normal. I'm all right with this. This is crazy. All right, I think it's time for Haunted Mansion, which currently has a 5-minute wait to practically walk on. Let's see what they did with the queue for social distancing. All these physical distancing markers. I'm not gonna need that though. This thing's a walk on. Oh, look at all the bubbles. Look at all the bubbles coming out. Yeah, you get to bypass the interactive garden. Kind of makes sense. No touchy. Ah, so this is what I was wondering. How they were gonna do the stretching room. Looks like they just made the queue.
Foolish mortals.
Yeah, it's the queue. Ah, I see what they did. So the stretching room is the queue. Ah, interesting. Yeah, so they got the red rope. It's kind of hard to tell. Physical distancing markers. And a rare shot of a very quiet stretching room. Not very often you get that opportunity.
Frightfully sensitive to bright lights.
Oh, scary.
Only ghost stories, of course. And marble busts of the greatest ghost writers the literary world has ever known. Listen.
Movies from last Halloween. Awaken the spirits with your tambourine. Creepies and crawlies, toads in a pond. Let there be music from regions beyond.
So here we are at what I call Punzel's Poopers. And you'll notice in the ground it says Maximus on his horseshoe.
That is awesome.
I never noticed that either. But then again, you don't really get a chance to study the ground very often.
No.
But today you do. We're walking through Fantasyland and notice that when the sun hits the castle just right, boy does it glisten off that gold trim. That is actually very pretty. Well, I figured this would be the best place to do our outro. Jen, how was your first day back at Disney?
I can't even talk. It's just,
It's okay.
it's been great.
We did a lot. We got a lot
Yeah,
done.
I'm tired too, so there's
And
that.
sweaty.
And sweaty.
Alright, so if you enjoyed that video, be sure to hit the video directly above our heads at the time we went to the Universal Studios opening as well.
And they did just as good as Disney.
Yeah. That video over there is a video that YouTube recommends specifically for you. If you want to join our adventures, tell them what to do.
Make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap that notification bell to be a super subscriber.
So until next time,
See you real soon.